Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Manta Ray back in Space Engineers for Reconomy Lite Episode 5. We are back at our nice little base outpost, whatever you want to call it. When we last left off, we had an unknown signal coming in, apparently. We had our little runabout that we were making here. However, we seem to be running out of metal grids and cobalt, so we're having a struggle being able to build any of this that we need. We need some cobalt for metal grids for the cockpit. We need it for these thrusters here, this large thruster, and all of these 4 small thrusters. These 4 are already done, but that obviously is not enough. So the first thing we were going to do today is go over to the drop pod and see if we aren't missing anything. See if maybe there's some over there, something that we're maybe missing, and we'll just go from there. Okay, so I might have forgotten that we completely ground down the pod. My mistake. Okay, so we don't have a pod. We are podless. So we need to, I guess, check and see if this thing doesn't have some huge repository of grids in it. Ow. Yeah, okay, 1 health. That's not that bad. Just need to be more careful. Okay, what you got? Nothing. No grids whatsoever. So no cobalt to help us. So I say we keep this here, just like we were gonna. So then, what to do? What to do? I guess the first thing's gonna be, let's make an ore detector and see how that goes. See what's nearby. Yeah, so I guess we just build an ore detector and hope and pray that we've got some cobalt nearby. I put the ore detector on removable blocks. That's not the dumbest thing I've done all day. I say we do it. 2. All of them. Got it. Okay. Now we just need to sit in a seat. Jack that up to 150. See if it can't broadcast. Probably needs an antenna, unfortunately. And here comes my antenna. Yes. Alright, antenna online. Piston technically also online and done. Alright, so now the question is there any ore around? Did that help us at all? 150 meters max. Yeah, that's everything. We don't see a thing. Rats. I wonder if there's anything up on this plateau. It could be that there's nothing on this plateau. Maybe on the beach? Try. Okay, so the next thing that I have up my sleeve is to verify how bad this is. And it's pretty bad. It's not terrible, but it's pretty bad. There's some really high parts through here. Okay, that's not terrible. It's incredibly steep, but it's not terrible. Alright, well, worst case scenario, we can metal detector the beach with our drill in hopes that we see something. So I found what I think might be a method to get up to my plateau. It's a little side passage that basically takes you straight down to the beach. It's a little rough in places, but overall, I think it's pretty good. There's a lot less of this involved. Ah. Yeah, look, it's this right here. This passage right here. It's more smooth than anything else. This might just work. Alright, let's reverse these pistons. Bring that drill back up here. And we found nothing except for a passage to head down that way, which is pretty helpful. So the question is, do we make some sort of a vehicle with wheels that can travel? So we can't really make anything with thrusters because we don't have enough until we find cobalt. Wheels might be our best bet. Yeah, no metal grids. In that case, that may be the best option. To build a vehicle with wheels and just go on a trip. Yeah, I'm thinking that might make the most sense. Slap an ore detector on it and just do the best that I can. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. The question is, do we repurpose what we've already got? Or do we build off of the sprue and come over here? I think maybe we build off the sprue and come over here. Alright, there we go. That's pretty rough. There we go. There's our wheelbase. And there you have it. There's all the wheels. Wheels are done. And there's the rest for the batteries. That's great. This is great. Alright, so what we need on the back here, or at least kind of, is going to be potentially an ore detector. We don't have any way to carry any of this ore. Maybe a medium cargo container? Can we put a cargo on here real quick? Maybe. Okay, so we've got our 6-wheel vehicle, control seat, medium cargo container. We're also going to need an ore detector and I think an antenna, just so we can actually look and see. So here's our ore detector. This big guy's not doing me any good. He's going to be gone. Little ore detector online. There we go. Antenna and ore detector ready to go. There we go. Beautiful. Now we've got a gyro for flipping if need be. We've got 6 wheels. We've got a control seat. We've got an ore detector. We have an antenna. The ore detector, we are going to turn its range all the way up to 50 meters. Woohoo! The gyro for when we flip, we can roll it back over potentially. And then we've got a medium cargo container for some ore. If we end up finding some, we can drill it and shove it in there. And then walk away. We'll work on aesthetics later. Right now, it just needs to be able to get somewhere. Well, okay. There it is. Oh my goodness. 5 health. Ouchie baba. Okay, that hurt. There we go. First thing is gonna be heal. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, we're back up to full. Okay, so that's driving down to get more resources. Here, we're in a different situation. Our truck is basically ready to go. I don't think the refinery is getting any ore. Oh no, it is getting ore. Look at that. Yeah, I think we just wait for daytime and we go for a scouting mission. Okay, so I was kind of wrong. We are like full up on stone. We have 7.82k in the interface, completely filling it. We have 122k in the small cargo container, completely filling it. And the refinery is cooking through as much as it has available to it. It's very possible that we actually maxed out stone on that trip. We need more cargo on this base as well. If this is what we're going to do, we probably need to drop a large cargo somewhere. Oh man, I didn't even think. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, maybe since we're going to be rolling in iron, it might make a lot of sense while we wait for everything to charge. It might make sense for us just to, yeah, that might make the most sense. Build out the base a bit more, even further. All right, so we've built out kind of a ring around the mining pit and built this little sidecar area where I think we're going to put an industrial large cargo container. I think this is exactly how we want it. It should have cargo on the top and the bottom. So, drop it. Go. And that should be everything we need. Nope, it takes 24 metal grids. Dang it! Okay, never mind. No large cargo. Does the small cargos take? Did I have metal grids for these guys? It did take 4 metal grids. What in the world? Alright, well, it is what it is. Those look depleted. Oh, these are 100%. Nice. Is this fully depleted? It's not. It's 24.9. And what about the big base batteries? 35 point. And they shouldn't be charging at all, so they're going to be draining. Okay. So we can get most of the stuff that's needed for this, just not all of it. Alright, so what I said last time still stands. Once the stone is all refined, it is going to take a lot less storage. That is going to be a shame. We're going to have to wait for that. Daybreak cannot come soon enough. It's 2:46 a.m. Come on, sunlight. Alright, so this thing is fully charged. We could technically pop it off, and it would work. Question is, how are we going to pop it off so we don't lose it? I think we put some ground below it. There we go. That way when the rear falls down, it won't break. Yeah, there we go. And we turn the parking brake on. There we go. Handbrake on. And in actuality, we should probably put a couple here as well, just so we don't lose everything. There we go. All right. Ooh, and then cut it there so it falls down. Yeah, okay. No, I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. Why are there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, there's 5 of them. There's 5 of them. Okay. Woof. Auto. And then let me cut it there. There we go. Well, for now, let me actually grind that down and put a curved one, because you never know. Rear wheels are going to be no steering, propulsion, and brake. Allow parking brake. Front wheels will be steering, propulsion, and brake for now. I have a feeling we're going to need all-wheel drive, so we're going to turn that on. Alright, so now for all the wheels, let's see. Probably safe there. Friction 50%, we're probably okay right now. Speed limit 180 kilometers per hour. That's what, 90 miles per hour roughly? I think that's probably safe. Okay, so right now we're going to turn that off so we don't waste any battery. and we're gonna let it sit. We're gonna wait. It's 4:24. We're like 2 hours away from daytime. Look, the sun's coming up over the edge. Oh, so close, so close. So I'm incredibly bored waiting for daybreak. So I'm just welding stuff up. Need to paint them too, actually. That's what we should do. That's what we should do. We should go ahead and in the basic assembler we should make... Can we make a paint gun? We can. Nice. Excellent, paint gun. And now for ammo, we just need like 1,000 paint chemicals. Alright, this is our last cylindrical column, I think. Yep, sure is. Alright, now, for those who have not used the paint gun before, it is pretty spectacular. So basically you use your scroll wheel to select from your color palette, and then you use shift scroll to choose the different skin that you want. So it's really, really helpful, and of course you can only use skins that you actually own. You know, it's not gonna, you know, jump around the DLC system, you know, by doing that, but it's just nice to have. It's just a simple spray. It's really helpful because it can aim at blocks like kind of behind or wedged behind other blocks, which is really, really helpful because Keen's built-in paint thing really doesn't work that well when it comes to that kind of stuff. This is just really helpful to be able to kind of get like this. Like if I was to use Keen's painting, I would be painting this block. There's no way I could get to that block from here. There's a block here, there's a block here, just the hitboxes would just not allow it. But this allows it, and it's just spectacular. I love it. I bet I could probably even get merge block. Yeah, merge block, kitchen, merge block. I could paint that merge block behind this kitchen because I'm looking through the hitbox. Yeah, see, spectacular, just spectacular. So I guess I'm gonna start. Do I start painting things how I'd normally paint things? I guess I could. It's normally what I paint batteries. Splash of orange. Let's see if we can paint this thing since we're still waiting. It's 5:34. We could potentially paint this thing. Give this guy silver. Silver for the rims. And then these... I tend to make these like carbon fiber. You know, I'm thinking I'm just gonna go ahead and paint the whole thing, give it a nice clean coat of orange. What do you think? Never really driven an orange vehicle before. You usually go with like blue and such, but hey. New series, new thing. There you go. Huh. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Kinda shiny. Nice. Oh, it's 6:13, the sun's coming up. How's it look? Is it still rough? It's still a little rough. Ooh, there's just been headlights on this thing for now. Call these the headlights. Save. Let's give that a little slightly yellowy color like that, and show block and terminal. Boom, there we go. All right. Yeah. It's not bad. All right, let's go for it. Is the ore detector turned all the way up? It is 50. Oh dear. Oh, that's an awful... This vehicle's very light. Okay, let's turn those wheels down a little bit, shall we? There we go. That's a little bit better. Alright. Well, let's see what we can do. What's this here? This looks like a way to potentially get down. Ooh, ooh, no, it's not. It is. Ooh, 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 that's terrible. But you know what? What did we say earlier? We're gonna live dangerously. What's the worst that could happen? I guess that's the worst that could happen. Oh man, oh man. Okay, and we can only do this because we don't have like anything in our cargo and we have no weight on this vehicle whatsoever. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's ooh, this looks like a route down almost. There's our brakes. Let's not get too crazy. We're living dangerous, but we don't want to live that dangerous. Oh man. This is really rough right here. I don't know why it is so terrible down by the beach. It was the same way over by where I was. Okay, let's see. Oh man, this is so sketchy. Okay. Alright, what do we think? Can we get up through there? We cannot. Now we can. Oh man. Are we out on smooth ground? Oh yes. Oh no. Oh dear. Still a little rough. See if we can't get down to the beaches. Oh. I think it's happening. I think we made it. Yes. I'm definitely on an island. The outros have shown that to an extent. No. Okay, this is why we have a gyro. This is why we have a gyro. Oh dear. It's almost like that wasn't catching. Oh, I haven't. That's very odd. We're on a little island, which is fine, but we're not getting anywhere for more resources unless we can find some here on our island or we can fly, which is going to be a huge issue. Man, this vehicle is very weak. There's our home. Yep, there's our home. Solar panels are aligning. There's no ore to be found on this island. Is that possible? And look, here's another one of these. That's right. I was talking about maybe getting up this way. I'm gonna try it. Let's see if we can't get up. Maybe find some ore on the way. Probably not, but this would be insane. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. If we have no ore on, or at least any ore that I can find on this island, then that would mean that we're stuck here. In essence, we are trapped. Oh, 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 there we go. Oh dear. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, this is a little rough. I'm gonna back out of this and I'm gonna try to go up this way. This looks like a smoother path to get up to start, and maybe it'll be easier. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, well, I'm back. What did I find? Nothing. Big pile of nothing. Let's try something a little different. We're just gonna scout for now, so we're actually gonna take this off. Instead, we're gonna place for a large grid. We're gonna do a large grid. Beautiful. Now that's welded all the way up, we will move this guy. Alright, it's not doing anything, which is fine, I suppose. It's gonna hover there, which is really annoying, but okay. And then I suppose I could technically just detach that, but that's a dumb idea. That's a very dumb idea. Oh dear. Wait, wait, wait. Yeah, this is a very dumb idea. This is a very, very dumb idea. This vehicle does not have the wheelbase for this. Ore detector 2. 150 meters. Oh, let me guess, it doesn't have an antenna on the grid. So it's not going to broadcast, is it? That's annoying. Do we make this even more ridiculous? What if we just move the base antenna? Seems like a very poor idea, but let's do it. Oh, crapes. Don't go! Oh, thank goodness. I got them all. Phew. Functional antenna! Let's take a look at this nonsense. That's pretty nonsensical. But we're really just testing. Alright, so let's see how insane this is. Does it just fall right over? It does. Oh no. Oh no. That would happen. Okay. Alright, that was really dumb. I should have done that. Alright, so I think the next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to do just something large grid with that on it, and maybe just drive it around slightly. Just a tiny little thing, 4 little wheels, and just an ore detector, and just drive it around. Because this was kind of dumb. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what did we learn today? Well, we learned that That's a really dumb move to put a gigantic tower on the back of a tiny wheelbase vehicle and expect it to go anywhere except backwards. So that did not work. Maybe we'll cradle it differently. The problem is the antenna. You gotta have the antenna unless it's absolutely like really connected, like through rotors and everything, because it'll just be a subgrid rather than a connected grid through a connector. So we might use the attachment block, which is a block I'm surprised I don't have in here already. And we'll use that, get that situated, and use that to go from large to small grid, kind of like a rotor, but just a bit more stable. Yeah, okay, that might be what we end up doing. Okay. All right, so I'm going to grab some food and water before I die. Well, again, everybody, thanks for joining me tonight. I really, really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. Like I said, I'm really enjoying this series. It's definitely giving me my fair share of hardships. No ore to start out, other than stone. That's a tough one. This is going to have to be a little creative, so stick around for that. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I know I sure have. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Leave a comment either way. Tell me why you did or didn't like it. I'm always curious to hear what you guys have to say. But that's all I have for today. Next week, I guess we'll try to get this rover fixed and see if we can't get at least some conclusive evidence of whether or not we have ore available on this island. If we don't, we're going to have to go hit another location, which that looks like another island from here, as far as I can tell. I know from the panouts that there's continents out there somewhere. Just can't find them from here. I'm gonna have to go, and without something that can fly, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. So I'll think of some ideas over this weekend and see what we can do. But everybody, again, thanks for joining, and I've been Manta Ray, and I'll catch you next time.